some of this stuff needs to be charged since the last time I used it. Today's exciting because it's my first big filming production day with a new company that we brought on. Today I'm going to show you guys kind of what I use to be able to pull off these videos on the fly off-road when we're in muddy, wet, nasty conditions. So I'm going to just show you guys every bit of gear that I use. A lot of this stuff is really new gear. It's new to me. Before we take off, I'm plugging everything in to this big, massive Jackery 1500 battery bank. I just got it. I love these Jackery boxes. I take them with me everywhere I go, and I'm trying to have one for every vehicle. There's nothing worse than leaving the house and finding that you forgot to charge your batteries, your drone, your camera, all that kind of stuff. This box is brand new. It's a Jackery Explorer 1500. It has 111 amp hours of use. If you're starting your business as a freelance photographer or videographer like me, I would highly suggest picking one of these up. Or maybe if you're an overlander or camper, these are great for that as well. Jackery does have a sale coming up for Black Friday that you guys could take advantage of. November 26th through 29th, you can get 15% off this Jackery box, the 1500, and as much as 20% off of other Jackery products. And then you can look forward to Cyber Monday, where they have 30% off on the Solar Saga or the Explorer 300, which is the biggest deal of the year. I've also recently upgraded my main camera to this Sony Alpha 7R4, which is a full frame camera. Quick specs for you guys: it shoots 4K at 30 frames per second, 1080 at 120 frames per second, 61 megapixels, which is massive. It's a very powerful camera. It takes amazing pictures. I come home from a shoot like the one we're going on today, and I have more quality footage, more quality pictures, and that to me is huge, because when you're doing stuff like what we do, which is outdoors and off-road in bad weather, difficult situations, you just want your footage to look good, and that's why I finally bit the bullet and bought this really nice camera. Just found that by stashing things throughout my vehicles, I usually don't come up short. So I stash a few extra camera batteries, extra chargers. I just hop on Amazon and I buy up just a bunch of them, because it's always worth it to have extra SD cards, lens caps, all that kind of crap just in the vehicle, so that when I leave like this, if there's just something I can't find for some reason, I can do without it, you know. This is going to be pretty important. The next camera I'll tell you guys about is my Sony Alpha 6600. This is probably one of the best mirrorless APC cameras that you can pick up. I just got it last summer. It's small, it's lightweight, it shoots in 4K, and it has a 24.2 megapixel sensor. And then my backup camera is a Sony Alpha 6500. Still an awesome camera. It's been a little worn down. It's been used for a lot of years. This is the camera I use when I know the job is going to be extremely hard on the camera. I want to make like rugged, fast content. I want to crank it out and I want it to look good, but I don't want to like get too in the weeds about it, because that just slows down production, and it's not really my style, I guess, to get way too like artsy fartsy about stuff. Out of necessity, you have to figure things out. So, you know, your creativity will spike a question like, "Hey, how do I do that one thing? How do I make that?" Oh no! How do I drop a $6,000 camera and pour coffee on it simultaneously? Actually try to plan for the weather, and unfortunately it just didn't work out. So here we are at the Overland truck store. I'm gonna get some really cool shots. Here we go, get a little B-roll, show you guys what we're doing, but for the most part I'm gonna focus on getting the client's content. Quick lens change. I use a G series 70 to 200, very critical for long range shots. Next, I have just the opposite. It's a G series f1.8 to 14 wide. And then I have my least favorite lens, which is my Sigma 24 to 70 f2.8 lens. One of the biggest things that I dislike about this lens, and now that I mention it, you might pick it up when you watch videos, is the zoom is backwards from all the other lenses I have. So when I try to zoom in, I zoom out, and vice versa, and that drives me nuts. First shots went well. Off to the off-road park. Time for the best part. One of the coolest things about the location here is that it's really close to Tahoya, which is an ORV park that I've been coming to since I was a little kid. I've done a bunch of group runs out here, and hopefully this video gets out in time to let you guys know that we're gonna be doing a group run in collaboration with the Overland Truck Store at their lot. Basically like another pancake feed meet and greet, and then we're gonna head to Tahoya to go wheel. So I'm excited that the Overland Truck Store is open to letting me use their facility for this event, and so that should be a lot of fun, and they're gonna be throwing in some prizes and stuff, and so that'll be really cool too. So that is gonna be on the Saturday after Thanksgiving, the 27th. So if you get a chance to make it out there, I'd love to see you guys. I'd love to hang out with you. I'm gonna try to get some probably surprises together as well. And yeah, so I already ran into a gear issue. A bunch of my radios were dead, and I have a sneaking suspicion that my boys were playing with them, which is frustrating. Rule number 1 is never let your children play with your camera gear the night before or the week before you're supposed to go on a jobby. Gosh, this weather is just unrelenting. It is so nasty. I'm already soaked just from doing the parking lot shots. Okay. Oh, that was close. So close. So I've used a lot of different drones in the past. My favorite so far has been the DJI Mavic Pro 2 Zoom. I think the zoom lens really makes a big difference. You can get a really cool cinematic effect when you're flying sideways, backwards while zooming. It just looks really cool. It also allows you to get closer shots, so the drone is in less danger. It's less hazardous. You're further away from trees or whatever object you're trying to film. I also have the DJI Fpv Drone, which, if you're unfamiliar with FPV, you wear goggles on your face and you see what the drone sees. And what I found with this camera is it allows me to get the drone really close to my subject. And then you got cameras like GoPros, Insta360s. These are necessary cameras that support the mission or support the video shoots, but definitely can't lean on them entirely. They're awesome for mounting on the side of vehicles or underneath airplanes, diving into water. I mean, you need a good action sports camera if you're going to be doing like outdoor videography.
Then you run your mouth there and just wait. I'm going to tell him, Mark couldn't even climb a hill. Yeah.
Oh, that was great. There it is, yeah.
You got it. There it is. Woo! Fucking land cruiser.
Nice.
Come on, highlight it. Come on, let's take the high line.
Take the... He's like, no! Oh, God! What's that? Now you've seen the equipment that I use to make videos. Now you get the opportunity to follow me around and kind of watch what my day-to-day looks like when I'm in the field shooting. This is basically what I do for work now, is I capture content, I edit the photos, the videos, and I just produce content for people's social media pages. And I help them with their brand and growth and all of that kind of stuff. It's a really, really fun, rewarding job where I get to use my creativity to earn an income, and it's just doing what I love. And the best part about it is that while I'm doing it, I'm outside enjoying myself, and I'm able to make videos for myself and my clients all at the same time. So you can see how many people have hit that tree. This raptor's a big girl right now. In these, oh, look at that tent's about to touch. We can do this, we got this, here we go. Woohoo! Yeah!
It's a wet belt.
It's just a wet belt.
Dude, I made it to my base.
No, what are you talking about? This is my daily driver. This is my fucking...
Coming through here, I had water up to here.
No way. Yeah, that's awesome.
Just complete, no, like my whole lake is soaked because water came in.
It came through?
Well, I had my window down.
Love it.
Get some play. I'm gonna have a beer.
Yeah.
You guys want a beer?
Okay.
Cut your wheel. Back up. Come on. Cut it. Back up. Now go. Okay. Hold on straight. Blank on close.
Nice.
There you are. Woo!
He's got a lot of travel in the rear. That was good.
Yeah.
He did. He's
Slid like a slat.
I think this might be like one of the first times I've really taken the Raptor on like a good trail, at least in a long time, because I put 37s on it and then it just rubbed like crazy and it was just useless on trails. And so now I got a lift kit on it, which the Overland truck store did, and it's doing really good. I'm like so happy with it. I always thought that the truck was just way too big for these trails, but in reality it's doing really good. You get stuck trying to turn around. Slow, steady pressure. Nice. Getting pretty close to wrapping up this video shoot now, and then we're gonna go to the headquarters and film some like talking pieces and whatnot. So sort of make like a documentary out of this. I just wanted to point out, I think it's funny that like you start the day with all your boxes all organized, looking good. You know, I got pluck and peel foam for all my stuff. But when you're just running and gunning, and like that's just like the best way to describe it, your stuff just ends up everywhere. I mean, we just got $1,000 lenses sitting in the front seat, $1,000 lens just sitting in the frickin' front cup thingy, crap all over the back. And that's just, I mean, it's one part just videography, normal stuff, but then it's also off-road videos in general. Like you're wet, you're muddy, you're jumping, you're bouncing through all sorts of crazy stuff, and stuff just gets tossed like a salad. Who's a good boy? Oh, Bodie's gotta get his loving too, and the boy's gotta get his loving too. This hair getting out of control. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. For real, I really appreciate it. I've been making video content for, gosh, it's gotta be like 10, 15 years now. I mean, really, one of the first things I wanted when I was a kid was a video camera, and I made all sorts of home videos. And then in high school, we had like a home video stunt team, and we would sell our clips to TV shows like G4, Ridiculousness, and that's really what got me into it. And so I'm doing what I love right now, and I really, really do enjoy it. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and I know I've been getting a lot of questions in the comment section about what equipment I use to make videos. So I know this video wasn't really for everybody, because some of you guys have no interest in ever making videos, and you're comfortable in your jobs, and you're not like looking to become a freelance videographer or photographer or whatever. But you know, this channel is my life, and so I thought I'd share that with you guys, and hopefully you found it informative and at least entertaining. So yeah, this new path that we're on has been really, really rewarding and a ton of fun. For the longest time, I felt like I couldn't buy quality camera gear until I had mastered cinematography and photography and just became an excellent editor and was just amazing at it. But I realized, one, I won't ever become amazing at it until I get the professional stuff, and two, you don't need to be like incredible next level videographer in today's world to be able to make a decent living doing it and to have fun and to enjoy yourself. And so I'm really, really glad that I finally made the investment in all of this sweet camera gear, and so far the plan that we've been on to make an income doing this has been working really, really well. And yeah, one downside is I have been super busy like getting all this started, so I know that I've been behind on video edits. That's not entirely the fault of this media stuff. It's actually, I filmed a whole video, spent a whole week on a video, and about that flamethrower that's back there. And it turns out the flamethrower was broken, so I couldn't even use it for the video. And then again, I filmed a whole video with nitro, and I went to test drive the truck and it wouldn't start. And so I can't really finish that video until it's done. So I'm 2 videos behind, which is essentially 2 weeks behind. But if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section below. Welcome to my studio also. I can do a video on that later. It's not done yet. I know it's real echoey in here, so I'm sorry. I'm getting some foam panels. Once I get that done, it'll be a lot nicer to film in here and to voiceover in here. That's another thing with this video. I did a voiceover into a new studio microphone, and it was really, really challenging to do voiceovers for me. It's just not something I'm used to doing, and in this echoey room, I had to like talk really quietly, and it was just weird. I'll hopefully improve on that as well, and yeah, overall, just get better at doing all this stuff and have more fun with it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be diving into the RV project and doing some Raptor liner spraying on that. Man, I got a bunch of cool videos coming out too. One with Dirt Lifestyle, going snow wheeling, snow camping. One with the Mammoth team with like getting all 5 Mammoth trailers out together at once. So lots of cool stuff coming up. On September 27th. I'd love to see you guys, love to meet everybody, shake some hands, and then of course we're all gonna go out and hit the trails. I'm not sure how the trail run's gonna work, whether or not we're gonna like lead anything, or if we're just gonna say like, oh, head out there and we'll meet you there, or what, but come check it out, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys. And thank you so, so, so much for watching my channel. It really means the world to me. It legitimately, like, this is what I want to do. This is it. So thank you. Get some work done this week, but don't forget to live. All right, bye.